Well, apparently I've got an excellent connection. There's a little bit of a delay on here, so I thought I'd just do a little bit of a stream. Oh, it's very wobbly. It's not very good camera picture, but you know, I just thought I'd show you around. Try and move this as slowly as possible. So for the first time I brought a laptop out into the woods, and yeah, it looks like it's working. So yes, let me just show you the tent again. It's the same tent I was using, and I'm staying out in it tonight. So I think I've got a stream error. Video to maintain smooth streaming. Oh, there's no one watching. It doesn't matter. So yeah, not receiving enough video to maintain streaming. So who knows? Who knows what might happen and what might occur. I'm just using the microphone and the webcam just to say hi. Thank you to everybody who watched my last couple of videos so much. That was like nearly 300 views. And thank you very much for some of the people subscribing. I don't have the data to hand. I'm on a very, very sort of tight electricity budget, if you like, where the battery may well run down, and I'm only using my phone as a connection, so you may or may not get a full stream, but I thought I'd give it a go and just live stream from the woods. Anybody that's subscribed will see it later on. It's coming up with an error on YouTube's end, so we'll see what happens. The quality is going to be shockingly bad, but I thought I'd give it a go anyway, to give you a little bit of video today, to go with any video that I shoot while I'm out here, and some video tomorrow. I'm using up all kinds of interesting stuff. I'm in the super light backpacking chair that I got off Temu. It was about 11 quid. I 3D printed some ball feet. So I guess if I do this, you'll be able to see the little 3D printed golf ball feet down there. So it doesn't sink into the mud, which I knew it would. And it's quite a comfy chair. Certainly better than nothing, and certainly better than sitting on a rock. And at £2, it's not too heavy. So yeah, and I've come out in my charity shop Kathmandu 65 Kathmandu glue on, with a whole bunch of stuff and some filming equipment and all sorts of new goodies. So I thought I'd come out and test out my stuff and have a night out in the whatchamacallit, the Underwood aggregator, and see how it goes for the night. So there should be some other video that I shoot while I'm out here, but to be honest, it's the solstice, so this might be it. There will be some 360 video, which hopefully I'll chop, and I'm going to have my only alcoholic drink, which is a cider, Brothers premium cider called Berry Sublime. So cheers, happy solstice. Oh, that's pretty nice actually. It'd be lime and raspberry, yeah. Ah, it's champion. And best wishes out to anybody else that's camping. My friend Dean is out camping this weekend, hanging out in his tent. Oh, I think he's under a tarp tonight. And I thought I'd come out to my usual spot. There's some 360 footage, as I said. I've got my nice camping chair, I've got my new sleep mat and sleeping bag and stuff. And also used my, I think it's Tech Tail, or something tail, pump to put up my air mattress, and that was really good. And it's also got a handy little light on it, which is super nice. And a whole bunch of little bits and bobs from Temu. No doubt I'll be up early in the morning, so if I don't do any filming and I'll just chill out for the evening, it should be fine. So I don't know if... There's somebody watching. That's mental. Hold on. Well, there's a chat. Alright. So if you are watching this... Oh, right, mental. It's Dean. So yeah, that's pretty funny. So the stream isn't going to be that good. So I apologise for that. It's working okay from OBS. Yeah, and YouTube's coming up with loads of errors, so I'll be really interested to see how the stream comes out. So, if you're out there, Dean, let me know if you can actually hear me and whether the video's any good. But it's going to take about a minute for that to happen, because there's like a serious delay. I am Entel Czar. Yeah. That's mental. Happy solstice. I'm just reading the chat. So yeah, I'm out here in the woods with my single cider, just really enjoying the evening. It's just got to that nice bit of the evening. And if you're listening, Dean, look what I found in the charity shop. Let me switch back to OBS. This is a 0.0 Tech ultralight jacket that I got from the charity shop for £4, and these things are like really expensive, over £100. And it's just like a little puffer jacket. And I saw it in the charity shop and I thought, what is that? And I pulled it out and I went, I bet it's not my size. So I've got like one of these puffer jackets that fits me for £4. Like proper outdoorsy type technical shit. But I wouldn't normally buy because they're so expensive. Yeah, I might put on a fire in a bit. But I've only been out for about an hour and I've just been chilling out. I might just make do with my my stove and have a coffee later on. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of buffering. It will be easy once the stream's finished and it puts it all together. But yeah, Dean's out there. He's the only person watching. He got some good mates with him. So yeah, again, libation to the goddess. Happy solstice. And I had a good walk out here tonight. There wasn't anybody on the streets because England were playing. Well, that tells me the delay's about a minute. Yeah, it's a really nice jacket. It's sort of like a burnt umber on the inside, but it's really thin. It's like this downy insulated material. But yeah, nice little layer. They only had one. Seriously, if there'd been two, I would have picked them both up and given you an ultralight jacket and a nice warm jumper that's basically like a nausea top but more socially acceptable. So I've had a good run from the charity shops, and I managed to buy some records today as well. But yeah, I had a sneaky suspicion it was an expensive thing, and then I looked it up. So yeah. Yeah, so it's just disconnected, reconnecting. So I don't know if the YouTube's still running. And it's saying excellent connection, so, or it was. Yeah, it's back again. So it's probably going to cut out, but I am in the middle of the woods on a MacBook with a phone as my internet connection, so really, you know what, the frame rate's going to be shit, but this is live video. Welcome to my campsite. It's cool. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. And I hope you take a nice mental health break now and again. You need to take a break. I think I need to bring my boss out here. Stick him in a tent. Just go chill the fuck out. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know whether the audio's good or whether the video's good, and I won't know till I stop the stream and try and watch it. But even then, it'll probably be a bit stuttery. I think the streams automatically stay on. So yeah. So while I'm on, there's a train. I'm the urban bushcrafter, I'm sitting here, not far from train tracks over here. Yeah. Urban bushcrafting, mate, you can't beat it. I'm basically in Manchester. And the reason I moved to my house that I'm in at the moment is mainly because it had these woods here, and I eventually found a really quiet bit. No fucker comes here. So yeah, you have to be a pretty intrepid sort of a soul to find your way here. So yeah, I really don't know if Dean's still watching. What does YouTube say? Oh, no data. Stream health, stream status is excellent. Stream settings. What settings have I? Unlist live replay once the stream ends. Enable DVR. Should I enable DVR? Default system. And if I open the widget. Yeah, it's not really letting me do anything. Yeah. Alright, you're still there. So there, yeah. There's nobody else watching. But yeah, it probably buffer a bit. But yeah. Nothing but love for you. Just hanging out, live streaming. It's really weird that Dean actually glommed onto it immediately. I don't know if he got pinged or he's looking at YouTube. But yeah, so we've got one person in the chat. But yeah, don't smoke, kids, it's not clever. But yeah, mental health break day. And if you are watching this and when it ends, do take a look at the sample 360 footage on UrbanAgoge. It's pretty cool. But it's looking alright. Stream health is supposed to be pretty good. It's working as much as it does. Let's have a look at that. I wonder if I can open this. Probably kill the stream if I open Discord. It's really stressing the MacBook out now. It's only supposed to really run one thing at a time. Let's see if hindsight was actually... No, it's not liking that. So I'm not going in Discord for a little while. So, but thank you anyway. This is this bit. If I go back to YouTube, yeah. So yes, you're at about a 1 minute delay. YouTube is freaking out about the fact it's a MacBook talking to a phone, talking to the internet and live streaming video. But this is what the technology is for. You've got to dick about, haven't you? Yeah. So that looks like it works. Oh, now I've fired up Discord again. No, there's nobody. There's nobody about. There's a little message from a peeps. Yeah. Minimize that. Do this. Push button. Yeah. No, I tell you, if you want a comfortable camp chair that doesn't weigh an absolute ton, yeah, have a look on Temu. And before you say, oh, that's Chinese manufacture, then have a look at where all the places that are selling the expensive lightweight camping chairs have their stuff made, and it's all in China. So this is like if you go onto Temu and you look for backpacking chair, you find one for about 11-12 quid. That's weighs about a kilo. Seriously, a kilo for a chair that fits inside your pack. Well worth it. It is awesome. So yeah. So I'm having a cider. Thinking of you all. It's cool that some of you are out in the woods. That's excellent. Yeah. And I might even unpack my stuff and have some dinner at some point. So yeah. I had a morning of tidying. Did a couple of chores, went shopping. Got a new bit for my seriously overpowered computer that nobody wanted, which is weirdly enough another Mac, a Mac Pro G5.1. So I'll be editing my videos on that if that works as I hope it does. So yeah, well, looks like it's maintaining the stream. What does YouTube say? What does the tube say? Oh, I'm looking at YouTube. Oh yeah. Well, I did bring some bickies and some coffee. So I will, and I brought my new cafe chair with me. So I haven't used that in anger yet. But yes, you can lean quite far back in this. You can actually get comfortable before the one of the things comes off the ground. But I bet if I, yeah. What's happening on this? Oh, a bit too low. Yeah, you can lean right back. And it's even more comfortable, I think, in some ways, than the big proper collapsible camping chairs that you need to take in a car. But everything fit inside my rucksack: tent, sleeping mat, sleeping bag, chair, other chair, film equipment, food, cooking stuff, and my usual bag of spares and other bits. So yeah. Yeah, so far I don't feel like I've forgotten anything. And yeah, I'll be having a brew at some point. Actually, so I'm gonna, Dean's doing it. Clipboard? No. No. No, I can't do that. So yeah. Aldi's version weighs about 2 kilos. If that makes any sense. This one's about half that weight, and it was cheaper. I did see it, But the Aldi version of it is pretty cool. You know, considering though that type of chair was super expensive initially, and the Aldi ones were like 15 quid. That's still worth it. I like my light one. But yeah. Weird. Okay, fess up. Who's... Hey! So yeah. It is lovely out here. There is about a 30-second to 1 minute delay. But yeah. So just give everybody a quick tour. There's my tent. Here's my groovy chair. I've only got the one camera. I was tempted to bring a webcam, but it would still be the same dicking about. Oh yeah, 2 viewers. Yeah, it's looking rather lovely. I'm going to switch back to OBS view so I can frame these up properly. So yeah, train coming. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, in fact, what I could do is I could switch to the other chair. So you stay there. Let me unpack chair in part 2, which has not been used in the woods yet. And this one was even cheaper. Okay, so this takes up even less space in the backpack, and it's just a seat support. But it is pretty comfy. If you've got to sit on the ground, yeah, it's quite something. Nice, I'm glad you got good weather, man. But yeah. So, oh shit, cider escape. So yeah, there's with my tent in the background. Probably should lie on this straight. You got to be sitting in this properly for it to be super comfortable. So yeah, there's me not expensive at all hiking chair. Although if you do get one of these, print off some ball feet for it. If you look down, there's my 3D printed ball feet. Well, that's weird. Now there are 3 people watching. Feel free to say hello. Oh, thanks for the likes. So if there is someone else out there, do say hello in the chat. You're more than welcome. So this was a chance for me to try out all my new gear. I spent about 250 quid in the last month or so just getting new stuff. The Alternative. Is that who I think it is? So if I said speed of sound to the Alternative, would they actually nod and go yes? Ah. This is really terrible footage. but it is footage. That's excellent. Good evening. Happy solstice. We're hanging out. We've so far managed to get half an hour of streaming for about a third of the battery of the iMac, the MacBook Air rather, which ain't bad. So yeah. So the other day I found out there was a campsite in Droylsden that's is a wild camping kind of campsite, composting loos and all that. Let's put that down on the thing. Check with the old OBS. Yeah, that's alright. I'm going back into the YouTube thing. Yeah. So yeah, I thought I'd try it out. I thought I'd bring the MacBook Air with me because I managed to rescue it from a dumpster basically at work and put a new battery in it and put a new hard drive in it, so it cost me about 40 quid to do the rebuild. And yeah, it runs pretty good. It's not doing too bad. It's not going down that fast either, considering I did a bit of I had a nice chat on Discord with Remby and watched a bit of YouTube and then decided to try and do a live stream. Yeah, as to be said, this... Oh, that's something else. I was going to say this chair isn't all that comfortable, but no, it is. That sounds like a good knife. I wonder what it's made from, as in not what steel it's made from, or whether it's been made from a piece of military equipment that got blown to shit. Especially if that's kind of steel. Knives are good. Well, I could sort of live stream putting a brew on. So one of my big luxury items, it's a bit stiff at the moment, is a titanium cafetiere. Yeah. Because I was tired of bringing my super heavy stainless steel one from home, because there's nothing quite like a really good cup of coffee. So I wonder if I can get all my stuff together to do a brew live on camera. It's the first thing you should always do. This is where I find out I haven't brought any of my cook kit. Not quite. Here we go. Alright. I have an old German folding sleep mat on order. Like one of the old Bundeswehr ones. Nice. Okay. As you make the brew, as you find out, I haven't got a mess. I think I brought mess. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so live brews on YouTube, I guess. Live bruise. Don't even know if it's cutting out yet, but it seems to be pretty stable. Live bruise. And terrible video quality. Sorry for the camera moving. Let's do the scene over. I'm overexcited. Because that's what you want to see. You don't want to see my ugly mug. You want to see me putting a brew on. Brew on. Brew on. And I can't see the... Right. Actually, let's do it the other way around. Camping cafe chair action. That's the right amount of stuff. Put the trivet down. This is my solution to having a wobbly piece of ground. There we go. With the Bush Buddy of absolute joy. I've been using this for like over 20 years now. Yeah. So yeah, now the text is too small for me to read, but I thought you'd like some other thing. Now, if you are wild camping and you are boiling water, remember to bring the Muppet glove. It's called a Muppet glove because it looks like a Muppet, and if you don't use it to pick up your boiling pot, you are a Muppet. Do 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 do. Yeah. Now we're cooking with not gas. Yeah. So I'm hanging out with some of my mates. That's all good. Yeah, so earlier I was using my flex tail pump. That was really good for doing various bits. That blew up my air mattress, that was cool. Seriously? Actually got a spoon in here still? Brew time! Excellent. Can't beat a good brew in the woods. That should be your first bushcrafting adventure. Oh well. Ziploc bags of the shoes. Oh, it's getting there. Another minute, I'd say. So, you might be asking, what did I get from Temu? Well, I bought some nice aluminium pegs. These are pretty nice, got 8 of those for a £5. A new fire steel and bellows in a little leather case with a striker, that's pretty nice. And a rinky-dink steel spork, not an aluminium one. It's kind of like nice cutlery, a couple of wrenches and a can opener on it. Plus some 2 chairs. I did say from Temu, yes. So yeah, I bought a couple of camping chairs from Temu to try them out, and they both proved really good. I thought one of them at least would be shit, but that's my Z-Lite. It's sort of like, I think it's there's an expensive brand that's just like it, same materials, exactly the same design. But yeah, that's what caught my eye first, and then I started ordering a few other things from Temu like you do, given that was only about 10 quid or about 13 euros. So yes. So, camping cafe chair for the win. Yeah. No, they've reproduced them all over the place, and they were usually about $30 at Walmart, or 20 quid or 15 quid at Aldi, and then I just saw this one for a tenner on Temu, and thought, why not? It's all made in the same place. And then I bought the sit rest that I'm sitting with my back against, just a little back support chair that you sit on the ground with, and I really like that as well. I'm going to try that out in my tent later and see if I can sit up watching TV. I'll tell you what though, I also printed some 3D printed some ball feet. Now we got 4 watchers. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, it is about a minute's delay. So yeah, I am luxury camping out of one backpack this evening. Got a nice inflatable airbed, got a nice comfy sleeping bag, got a pillow, got chairs, got nice food, got nice cooking equipment. I didn't skimp on anything, and I even brought a laptop with a power supply. And now there are 4 people watching. Hello, person number 4. You can say hi. Only if you want to, but it is fun. You're joining us. Dean Humphreys is camping. I don't know if the alternative is. Uncle Doris definitely isn't, but you're more than welcome. Person 4 left. Right. Okay, you should be able to see. I've got to use, because of the lag. Look, camping cafe chair. Oh, god dang it, I lost some coffee. Now that, you see that? Is luxury. That's the definition of luxury camping. Original folding mat, Bundeswehr. Yeah, I saw those. The base football sleeping bag. Yeah, they're nice. And we're back up to 4 people again. So, person 4, feel free to say hi. I'm really ballsing this up. So yeah, you're very good health, all you lovely people. And Dean will know what I mean when I say, hello you beautiful people. Here's to you, bring it on Bob. "45 minutes streaming. Get in." Hey! Hello, Chipco. Chipco is a dude. There's no stranger to camping himself. I've actually got more concurrent viewers right now than I did most times when I was streaming. Yeah! Iron Angel! Iron Angel! Hooah! That's as Sparta! Oh, nice one. This is sociable, isn't it? Well, I've been streaming for 45 minutes. Probably got like another 45 minutes if everybody's still entertained. Do enter stuff in the chat, you know, spark the conversation. I'm having a whale of a time. I can't believe I got all this luxury stuff. Oh, dark side. Ah. Boom. You know, if we can get all the way up to like 10 people, that will beat my Twitch streaming record. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Hello, wherever you are. And just to let you know, we're going to put you off the ship. But if you're really unlucky, I'll read you some of my poetry first. Your very good health. Hoo-ah, fellow humans. Yeah, well, it's a bit of a mess because I was making coffee from a seated position. But as far as the Temu stuff goes, I bought the chair basically the back support that I'm sitting on now, which is really nice. And there's my Temu chair, which comes in this size bag, which is nice. Put that up there. And what else did I get from Temu? I got my new camp stakes, which is really nice. I bought a bajillion of these little dehydrated paper towels because they're really handy. I bought loads of stupid small stuff. I bought some Kevlar thread, which I thought would be really handy. I bet you can make some interesting stuff out of that. I just bought little tiny bits and pieces. New Mozzie net. This isn't going to look like anything, but it's basically a steel tripod restraint that came with a chain and a hook, so you can make tripods to cook on. I haven't used that yet, but I thought that would be interesting. It was only a couple of quid. A new spork and bits like that, little bits and bobs, mostly little teeny tiny stuff. So a bunch, 8 of these Y section tent pegs. I bought a steel spork because I couldn't find my titanium one. That was less than a quid. And I got this rather nice fire steel and striker that also came with what's called a woodland bellows. It's basically a long tube that collapses down that you can put more oxygen right at the base of your fire with. And that came with like a neat little holder, although I thought it had a belt pouch, but it doesn't. So that was kind of nice. Yeah, just all sorts of little bits and pieces really to try out. But basically I haven't been camping in a while. Eggs should be poached. I was very tempted to get some egg poachers, some silicon egg poachers, rather than dick about with them. And I know that's heresy to you people that like poached eggs, but you haven't had to work in a cafe where you had to poach eggs, so it's a totally different thing. 7 whole viewers? Holy shit. There's some people also viewing it. You are more than welcome to join the chat if you just joined us. I'm well camping in sunny Manchester. And yeah, I've just brought a whole bunch of new kit that I've never used before. And if you're only 10 minutes walk from home, that's the best place to use it. I was tempted to just go and camp in the garden for the night, but I really don't fancy being overheard, even though everybody's got double glazing. So if you've just joined us, I had an amazing day at the charity shop today. I got some new records, including what's it called? Something Steel. Steel Pulse. So I bought an album by Steel Pulse called Riot in Handsworth, I think. What am I looking at? Yeah. No, Handsworth Revolution. So if you want to look that up, man. That's fucking great. And thus became the poached egg wars. I think people heard the bit about my Twitch Twitch streaming, and are now determined to beat my Twitch record while I'm just dicking about with a MacBook in the woods. I'm just going to smash it now. 8 concurrent viewers. Hello everybody, it's fabulous to have you in. Currently in the chat there's a war going on with discussion on scrambled eggs, or poached eggs rather. But yeah, so I did buy a whole bunch of like just bits from Temu and eBay, including a little flex tail pump, which I recommend. And if you ever look it up, the flex tail pump, this is basically it. Let me see. I've got to switch back to OBS. This is essentially it. It's tiny. It's like a couple of night lights stacked onto each other. And what essentially is, it's like it's not only a blow pump, it's actually a vacuum pump. So I bought, instead of having my sleeping bag all rolled up, I brought in one of these, just one of those underbed storage plastic bags, because I thought it would be a wheeze, and it flattened it right out and squeezed all the air out, just this little pump. And so it'll work a suction bag, it'll deflate something super quick, and it'll blow up something super quick. But the cool thing is, it's also a kind of bit of a dude of a nightlight. So it's also got a torch on it, which is cool. Yeah, I'd seen people going on about it in various YouTube channels and going, oh, it's really good, even though it seems like a really silly thing. And you think something that's that small that does 3 things basically, that's pretty cool. Even though I bought quite a cheap sleep mat that's actually got a foot pump built into the thing, so you don't need that at all. But I didn't know that when I bought it, and it seems pretty comfortable. I laid on it on the floor in the lounge, and it's pretty good. It's the consensus of poached eggs going on out in the world. Flextail had more use in my artistic ventures. Really? How did it have more use in the artistic ventures? Inquiring minds want to know. Ah, yeah. There you go. So yeah, but they're an interesting thing for camping. I'm super fond of the whole light thing. Oh, and this is great coffee. Oh. Yeah, alright. Now, of everybody, I thought Chipko was going to take the piss for me having one of those, but I thought I'd try it out, and I was justly impressed. Okay. Another Temu thing. This I bought a while ago, but haven't had a chance to review it yet. This is my combat trowel for digging cat holes and basically, you know, murdering hillbillies, which are more common in Manchester than you might think. So yeah. And I'm also videoing this in 360, but I think my video is probably going to die. The camera out there, it may well run down completely. So yes. Yeah, so yeah, not too much excessive stuff bought from Temu, but I've got more stuff coming. Yeah, 8 viewers. I'm astonished. I thought I'd be streaming out into the internet for like 5 minutes, and instead, like, basically half of my favourite people on earth are in, you know, that's how few people I know, but half of them, fully half of them are here, hanging out, which is cool. Is it the My or Temu? I'm not sure whether what question that is. I bought the flex tail off eBay. I did some eBay purchasing with a new mat, a new sleep mat, and a new tent, and a new sleeping bag. But yeah, as long as you buy stuff off Temu that can't really be fucked up in the manufacturing process. I've got a sneaky feeling that the same manufacturers are manufacturing those chairs for all sorts of places, and these ones, and a lot of the stuff, like the Mozzie net, that's a must for later in the summer. And I've managed to lose my last one. But yeah, got a little sport, got a few bits. So yeah. And next order is some paracord and some weird doodads to attach paracord to make it more useful. Well, there is child exploitation, but the child exploitation is also when you buy it from eBay, when you buy it from major places. Even if you went into Blacks and bought it, there's a ton of child labour involved. I'd rather there wasn't, but the apocalypse is coming. Oh, the combat trowel, it's more for digging cat holes, but I wanted something that did other things, so I just thought I'd have a look at it. But yeah, I thought it was funny. And so since most people here, not all, but most, are basically in countries where elections are coming up, so yeah, ours is turning into a hilarious moment. So I'm looking forward to that kicking off in a week or two. But yeah, it's all made with child labour because that's how the capitalist system wants it. And unless we can be in a position where we've got genuine choice, you know, then we're not able to do it really, unless you're going to spend an exorbitant amount for the cachet. So yes. Nine people, you know, you're not supposed to look at the numbers. 9, 10! One more and we beat my streaming record. Go on, somebody log in with another device. And then we've easily smashed my streaming record with even less effort. So yeah, we're coming up on an hour for this stream. Welcome to everybody. Anybody that's watching this is absolutely welcome to join in the chat. We're not being weird about it. And yeah, I'm super happy that this is going on. So yeah, I'm just sitting out in the woods. I've got my cup of coffee that I made about 20 minutes ago. If you want to watch that being made, skip back a bit. But yeah, an hour and 15 seconds, bloody hell. Definitely. That's definitely what we should do. So yeah. Oh, and the best thing about having a cafetiere, there's always more coffee. Stronger coffee too. So you can definitely, with this 750ml Lixada titanium cafetiere, you can definitely get 2 mugs of coffee. Not cups. Cups is a stupid measurement of coffee. 11! Woo! Well, we've probably got about another hour's worth of streaming before the MacBook dies. Although, yeah, I think I will have indulged myself. I'll have indulged myself totally by the time the MacBook dies. But yeah. So yeah, how weird is this? I'm actually 12! That's it. This has put my streaming career to shame. No, seriously, don't worry about running it on multiple devices. Don't annoy other people in your homes and stuff. It is funny. Thank you for getting it up to 12. That's ridiculous. But yeah. We're all weird. Yeah, definitely. We're definitely all weird. You should totally read the chat if you're watching this in the future. It was a hoot. I only started off to go, hey, look what I can do in the woods now. But yeah. So that's awesome. That's really funny. We will remember to poach our eggs correctly. Take care, Chipco. Numbers aren't everything, but it's very cool. Well, that was very cool of Chipco to turn up. I did send him a text to say I was online. But yeah. Isn't that mental? So, happy solstice. There is coffee. This will be one of those videos like the Ranger haircut that gets popular out of all proportion, where I've put the least amount of effort in outside of bringing the laptop. Well, you know, I could mention work in that this MacBook Air was... I did, because I mentioned it was going to be in the skip at work. And then I saw it, and my naturally acquisitive nature went, we can't throw that away if it works. So I converted it into my my cheapest possible laptop. In that I only spent money on a battery and a new hard drive for it. And hard drives are one of those things where you can recoup your investment later if you really want to. So yeah, so it was going to be in a skip. I rescued it, and now I've got a MacBook running Ubuntu, which is cool. And now I'm streaming from it. So that 20 quid for the battery, totally worth it. Totally fucking worth spending 20 quid to be able to do this with very little effort. Yeah. So if you are watching this, thank you for indulging me. If you're in the live chat, that's why you're hanging out. It's good to be with my mates. So big hi to Chipco, Uncle Doris, Dean, Iron Angel, and yeah, other people apparently. And yeah, Iron Angel and the Alternative, I think, might be the same person. We've dipped down to 10. I understand. Don't be logged into multiple devices. It's a waste. It was just a hoot to get it back up to, up all the way to 12. That was hilarious. And it's streaming fine. Haha. Oh man. Worth every penny. Titanium cafetiere, it was about 25 quid. But I'm just super indulged. And that's what started me off down the thinking about getting some camping gear. That and my daughter's house is so crowded, but they have got a big garden. So the next time I visit them, I'm taking a significantly less amount of stuff. And the laptop doesn't have speakers. That's hilarious. How have you managed to get a laptop that doesn't have speakers? Did you play your own music and just blow them out? Ooh, Canada. Geist Punk Workshop. Canada, where my new jacket's from. Look. This is my new .0 ultralight jacket. Thank you to Canada, because that's where that baby was made. Woo! Thank you very much. It's bloody lovely. I got it in a charity shop. I don't know if you call them that. Basically a thrift store in Canada, and it's real nice. Let me tell you. Is this an inside pocket or no? Let me guess, there are no inside pockets on this ultralight jacket. Yep. There's outside pockets, but no inside pocket. I might have to fix that. But yeah, £4 in a charity shop. Those things are hellish expensive. Wow! How old is the Dell Latitude 6520 that it doesn't have mic or speakers? That's hilarious. Yeah. Nice. Thanks to the generosity of Digital Whiskey and Tim from the Discord. You're all rock. Yeah. Well, the new tent, I haven't slept in it. This is the first time I'm using it in anger. I've put it up twice, and tonight will be I'm sleeping in it. And you'll have had a good view of it on the previous videos. Wow. So a new laptop with optional speakers. See, I think there's a bit of a delay between what I'm seeing and you're seeing. It seems to be streaming really quick because you guys are responding very fast. So I'm just going to switch back to Discord and shrink it down so I can see the chat, and I think we'll be closer to real time if I do that. So yeah. Whereas my MacBook Air is 2012. It's like 12 years old. Which is how old it has to be if you want to be able to hack and put Ubuntu on it, really. Those new M1 Macs with the cloud lock and all that sort of shit, they're basically paperweights. If you're not the original user and you just like get hold of one and somebody hasn't unlocked it, you can go fuck yourself, you know, if you want to use that Mac, which is a real shame because we have to scrap a lot of them at work. So yeah. No midges, no flies to speak of, no mozzies, nothing. It's been a really nice evening without bugs. So there may well come another time when I'm live streaming from a different site. Yeah, Geistpunk, I totally agree. And I now work in a computer recycling facility. So essentially I get to see all this stuff, like all this old stuff that's being, you know, got rid of. And I've now got one of those Mac Pro 5.1s, you know, the big cheese grater Macs. And I've just managed to score the twin Intel Xeon motherboard for it, the little chip thing that slots into it. You can actually swap out the components in that. They're very nice. And the twin Intel Xeon ones have 6 cores per chip, so 12 cores and 24 threads, because they were designed for video editing, which is what I'm going to use it for. And I also got given for free, where I am, a Mac cinema display, a 24-inch cinema display, which is very nice, with Harman Kardon speakers and a retina screen and all that shit. It's good. So basically I've got very well off animation studio tech from about 10, 12 years ago. But yeah, this MacBook Air was literally going into recycling. So it wasn't going into landfill. It was all going to a proper recycler. But yeah, I'm glad I hooked it out because this is my camping laptop now. And I rate it. It's been going a good while. Now it has to be said, this could all cut out at some point. So I'm not going to be on here forever. Probably for about the next half an hour, just to give everybody a heads up, because this has been live streaming onto the internet on a single charge of battery, and it's an elderly machine, and it's now down to a third power. I reckon I started streaming at about 80%, so 44% is about an hour, so it could be an hour before I have to take it offline and recharge it, because I did bring a big old Anker battery. I suppose though we could see whether the Anker battery is going to charge it faster. If I can find it. Hurried sounds, muffled sounds off camera. If I can find it without getting up, I think is the key to take away from this. Which is very much a maybe. Oh, here we are. Anchor battery. Let's see if we can charge it faster from an anchor battery than it discharges, or how well it will hold back the tide of discharge. So I think that's the one. There we go. Put it in. So yeah, let's have a look. Oh, first mozzie of the evening. Although I have got, living in pasty white people land, privilege in the one compensation for fucked teeth that you get in this country is the mosquitoes do not carry malaria typically. Yet. I think global warming will fix that, so we'll all have to take malaria medicines. But yeah. Oh, it's holding at 35%. How did I do that? Oh no, I can't do this. Can I do that? Okay. Hold on. Technical issues. Technical issues. I've got to make this smaller. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. I'll put that there. I can read the chat. Oh. Oh dear, now I've got this all fucked up. This is close. I want to put it there. It's not going to do there. So I'm back on the YouTube. Yeah. So hello everybody. What happens if I do that? So yeah. Oh, it's frozen a little bit. So yes. Oh yes. And nobody's chatting, but that's cool. You're all hanging out. Oh, well actually it seems that the Anchor battery is capable of recharging the Mac while it's streaming. And this baby's got 1400 milliamps, which is about 2.5 charges. So yeah, that's interesting. It's actually, the battery level's actually creeping up a bit. Don't you know? Well, whether my phone survives the encounter. Oh, MagSafe. Tonight, phone to the internet in real time, and it's not terrible. That's not bad. That's TV. V done broke the interstate. So yeah, it will be a bit